Hello. 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 Hello.
Very good morning, everyone. We will start the session within few minutes.
Good morning. Guru Govinda Singh Name. Hello. Hello.
Requesting all to kindly be muted. It will take some more time. Like we will start in next 5 minutes.
Very good morning, everyone. I hope my screen is visible. Very good morning, all the IAC members, IAC president, conveners, and all the IAC members for this session. As you all know, we are conducting weekly sessions for all the IAC institutions on various topics, and also the Q&A session also we are conducting it. So along with me, I'm Selvarani. Along with me, all our zonal in charges, Mr. Abhishek Ranjan, Mr. Jerry, Ms. Monica, and Mr. Aman has joined for the sessions to resolve your queries. And in the first session, we have discussed about IAC objectives and roles, structure, and what are the different activities under R&D. And this weekly session page is listed under the notification. You can also just click this link to view the recording. In the same way, in the second sessions, we have discussed about Innovation Ambassador Training Program, the roles and responsibilities, and what the IA's contribution to the IAC and the institution's ecosystem in the campus. The same way, the recording of the link is given here, so you can click and go through the recordings. And welcome to the today's session. And today's session topic is Yukti Innovation Repository. Overview of Yukti Innovation Repository. What are the guidelines? What are the different activities? How the Yukti Innovation Repository will be effectively used by IAC institutions will be briefed in today's session. Before getting into the today's session, I would like to brief about the MIC driven activity which we have initiated from 19th Feb to 9th Feb. In between, in the last week, we have again changed the deadline. That is the report submission for this MIC driven activities 3rd Feb 2026. This 3rd Feb 2026 is the deadline for the institutions. If the institutions have conducted the activities within this 19th to 3rd Feb, if you have conducted, you please upload the report under the MIC driven activity in the IAC portal, provided because ministry wanted to want the name of the institutions who have contributed for this HA pre-summit engagements by 3rd Feb. That's the reason we have updated this deadline But until 9th February, you can contact and you can, of course, upload it in the MIC driven activity. The third Feb is for the institutions who are submitting the reports under this MIC driven. We'll be communicating their list of institutions to the ministry to include their report. This is a small change, and I request all the institutions, please, if you have conducted activities till 3rd Feb, one activity upload it under the MIC driven, and if you have conducted multiple activities, you please upload those activities under the self driven. And you all aware, for this activity we have made the video URL, the attendance file are mandatory, and also along with the speaker details. So please ensure you are entering all these details without fail in the portal. And if the different social media URL, if you don't have, the remain, for example, if you have posted in the Twitter but not posted in LinkedIn, all other thing, you just write NA over there. And if you do not have any recording of the video, also please write NA in the video URL field. This is regarding the submission of the report. In addition to the MIC driven activity, we have also announced one other program called Campus AA short video competition. So in this, we expect how the AA is taught and researched, and any innovations are in the AA field, and how you are using the AA effectively in your campus. So based on this, we have given suggested themes also, and also we have given Google form to submit their video. We have noticed, though we have given this guidelines, that is, the video must be full HD and it should be recorded in the landscape. Many of the videos we have viewed, it is not in the landscape format. So please ensure, if you have not uploaded the video in the landscape format, that video will not be considered for the selection. So please follow this guideline, no logo or watermark, and it should be in full HD, and it should be recorded in the landscape format. And multiple submissions are acceptable in the Google form. One institute can submit multiple videos. The participants can participate individually, or group participation also allowed. The submission of the form also we have given many times in the email, and also in the Google form, which we have in the WhatsApp group also we have shared. So this is all about the previous things, and now we will move on to this session for Yukti Innovation Repository, and followed by Mr. Abhishek will take up the questions on the Yukti Innovation Repository session. Jerry, please take it over.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you all the institutions for joining on today's the third weekly session on Yukti Innovation and IP Repository. So let me share my screen. Can anyone please confirm whether my screen is visible?
It's visible.
Okay, thank you for the...
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. So today, as we all know, we will be discussing about the Yukti National Innovation Repository, which is acting as a system of building repositories of ideas, innovations, and startups from the academic institution, which will be nurtured for the further scaling through various initiatives. So the basic idea is that from campus to commercialization, there should be a platform that needed to have the all access with respect to the ecosystem enablers and all. So why there is need for such a repository? So while when we launched Institutions Innovation Council in 2018, we came to the realization that there are certain areas in which the institutions are lacking, which includes the innovations and startups benchmarking, the difficulties in identifying the entrepreneurial potential individuals from the institutions, the redundancy or the efforts in the institutions in scouting the innovations effectively, as well as there was also a lack of quality in terms of ideas of innovations coming out of the institutions. Apart from these, we also find that the approach for resource allocation as well as mobilization and utilization were also various issues faced by the institution. So in order to quest a strong and continuous pipeline of innovations as well as startups, which is aimed at the sustainable pathway for the entrepreneurship, such a repository was introduced. So what exactly Yukti Innovation and IP Repository in Higher Education means? So as the word stands, Yukti stands for Young India Compacting COVID with Knowledge, Technology and Innovation since the program was launched during that particular time. So it acts as a platform which aimed at fostering the innovation and supporting new ideas in various sectors. So here, not only the innovation, but also ideas and startups, along with the recently we have enabled the IP details from the academic institutions can be updated. So this showcase the innovative solutions and technologies from the higher educations and also channelize the mentorship as well as nurturing the targeted innovations and startups effectively. Furthermore, it facilitates the resources and funding opportunities within and outside the institutions, thereby acting as a platform which can be collaborating in such a way for networking with the ecosystem enablers. So these are some of the objectives of the Yukti Innovation and IP Repository. Now, basically in Yukti Innovation and IP Repository, we are having 4 stakeholders. The first stakeholder is, of course, the innovators, which can be faculty innovators and student innovators. Then we are having our own IIC institutions. Then we are having the mentors as well as the ecosystem enablers in the form of investors and the other engagers. So first, let's look at the innovators. What is the benefit? So in terms of innovators, they can submit and manage their IP as well as the innovations and startup details in the repository, through which they can access various funding opportunities as well as mentorship support. Also, we at Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell as well as AICT launches various challenges and hackathons. Even inter-institutions challenges and hackathons are also taking place so that effectively interaction with various ecosystem enablers as well as angels or the funding opportunities from the VCs or the incubation units can be taken care. Apart from these, being an institution, there might be various faculties who might be uploading their intellectual property details. So it acts as a technology transfer. It acts as a technology transfer and IP commercialization. So in terms of IIC institution, it acts as a repository in which they can manage the whole ideas, innovations, and startups and IPs coming out of the institution. It also helps in the next stage, that is pre-incubation and the incubation support within the institution or outside the institution, so that one-on-one mentoring support, as well as challenges, as well as progress monitoring and impact measurement support, along with various ecosystem enablers can be taken care. Now coming to the mentors, they act in the form of the faculty innovation ambassadors or external mentors or experts outside the institutions. Thereby, they can reskill, upskill, and upgrade their trainings in the form of expert talks or mentorings or similar activities, or it can be in the form of assignments too. For the ecosystem enablers, the training and the seminar and the challenges, along with the incubation, IP management, and technology transfer, followed by funding and support opportunities, thereby collaborating with the institutions in an effective way can take place. So these are some of the main indicators for the stakeholders for the Yukti Innovation and IP Repository. Now coming to the features of the Yukti Innovation and IP Repository, it is a centralized database of innovative projects and ideas, as we already mentioned. Apart from that, it acts as a networking tool for connecting the innovators and researchers as well as with the industry professionals, along with the resource access in the form of funding, mentorship, and educational resources. So how it works, like basically through the Yukti portal, innovators can submit their project or the ideas. Then it will be reviewed. These ideas will be reviewed by a curator of experts. And once it is reviewed, it will be showcased as approved innovations in the repository. So participation of the IIC institutions and its benefit. For IIC institution, it acts as a benchmarking in the form of key performance indicators, which we have already released during the star rating process. Along with that, it strengthened the innovation and entrepreneurship campus ecosystem, because at the end, when we are planning such activities in the form of IIC activities, the end output should be in such a way that effective number of innovations or startups should be coming out of the institution. through which the institutions as well as the individuals aligned with such a platform will be rewarded and recognized, thereby forming a systematic channel of innovation throughout the institution, which can be supported through the ecosystem enablers as well as the agencies. So what are the eligibility for the Yukti platform? So those who are in the academic, that can be the current students who are regular or recently graduated students, or even the alumni, faculties, the entrepreneurs who are part of the incubation unit of the IIC or the HEI can submit their ideas, innovations, and business model in this platform. So the basic eligibility for the submission of the application is that they should be associated with the institution in some way or the other, because while registering a copy of the document or the ID proof in association with the institution needed to be submitted for the registration. So let's look at the advantages of innovators. The first advantage, like already mentioned, is that it provides one-on-one mentoring support for the innovators from the higher educations. It also provides the incubation support in the form of financials or grant assistance or schemes available within the institutions or outside the institution. It also link and refer these innovations outside the institutions through the incubation centers, so that there might be an opportunity for these innovations for the funding support from angels or the investors. It also receives the facilitation service from the higher education institutions or the intellectual property cells within or being part of the institutions, so that further it can be moved to the technology transfer or the licensing in the case of faculty derived innovations. Also, we at MIC AICT also organizes various challenges. One of such challenge is Yukti Innovation Challenges. So similarly, if we are organizing any such programs, these act as a single point of database through which the institutions can nominate for such programs. Also, the participation of these various programs outside the institution or within the institution can be effectively take place, thereby forming or looking at the national innovation and startup policy. Such a advantage for the innovators as well as the institutions can be taken place. So these are some of the advantages for the innovators. Now let's look at the impact of the innovation at IP repository. So as of today, when we are looking at, we are having almost 253K plus ideas or innovations or startup which are coming out from 2,730 plus institutions. So if you are looking at the large number of institutions that are already onboarded with IIC, we are having almost 14,000 plus institutions, but only 2,730 institutions are actively updating their details in the Yukti portal, through which almost 13,000 plus startup details, 85,000 plus prototype details, and 1,35,000 plus ideas or POCs are submitted inside the portal. If you are looking at the zonal wise, the case of the southern zone as well as the ACRO zone are the leading with respect to the ideas, prototypes, or startups, because large number of the entries updated inside the Yukti portal which are approved are from these zones, along with the other details of the zones are already mentioned here. So this is already accessible inside the IIC portal under the impact dashboard, in which the Yukti data can be found. So in total, we also have 48,000 plus IPs or patented innovations in the Yukti Innovation and IP repository, because IP is a component we have recently enabled or updated inside the portal within last 1 or 2 years only. So these are some of the impacts of the Yukti Innovation and IP repository. Now coming to the AICT and MIC funded innovations through the Yukti platform. So we have run various challenges, especially the National Innovation Challenge of 2019, followed by the Innovation Challenge of 2020, as well as the Yukti Innovation Challenge of 2023. And currently the Yukti Innovation Challenge 2025, as well as the APF, is also linked with the Yukti platform. So till to date, we could find that almost 213 plus startups are coming out through the platform, which we have funded through the Yukti channel. Now let's look at some of the basic details of the Yukti platform, like how the registration of the innovator can take place, how scouting and submission of the ideas or the innovations of the startups and the inventions can take place, how to manage these repository being an IIC institution, and the engagement of the innovation ambassadors for the verification, followed by how to correct some of the details inside the portal. So let me first introduce you the flow of the Yukti Innovation and IP repository through the IIC as well as the Yukti portal. So basically we are having two portals. One is the IIC portal in which the institutions are accessing, and we also have the Yukti portal, which I'll be sharing soon. So first what happens is that the registration will take place. So students, faculties, or the alumni or the incubators can initiate the registration. Followed by the registration, the institution will verify that registration inside their IIC portal. Once verified, the particular innovator can submit their details inside the Yukti platform or the Yukti portal. And once they have submitted their details, it will be evaluated through the IIC portal, followed by which it will be either in the approved or which will not be in the recommended status. So if it is in the recommended status, then it will be hand-holded in various ways through the MIC, AICT, as well as the institutions in their own level. So this is the flow of the Yukti Innovations and IP repository through both of the portal, how it is managed. So this is the website link of the Yukti portal. Please confirm. Am I audible? Can anyone please confirm?
Yes, Jerry, you are audible now.
Okay. Yeah, there was a network search. Sorry about that. So this is the website, like yukti.mic.gov.in. That is the website. First, the student innovator or the faculty innovator can access this portal. And once accessed, what happens is that you will be able to go to the register tab, which is already mentioned in the top right corner. Once you click on that, it will be asking for new registration, whether you are innovator or an enabler. So you can choose the first category, that is the innovator category. Once you choose the innovator category, it will ask you a basic registration form for creating the account in the Yukti portal. So you can fill in the basic details, including the name, mobile number, the institution that you are linked, and one of the proof that you are linked with the institution, and you can register that. Once registered, the particular innovator details will be reflected inside the IIC portal. So under the IIC portal, there is a dashboard, that is innovation and startup support, under which you will be able to see innovation and startup repository. So inside which there is a tab, that is registration details. So in case if a faculty or a student is not able to directly register using the above steps, or that is the step number 3 and above, which I mentioned, what institution can do is that they can access this particular portal inside the IIC. And for each institution, there is a unique Yukti innovation submission link. So this link, for example, this is a test link which is mentioned here. For each institution, there will be a separate link. You can share this link directly with the innovator or the faculty, so that your institution's entry will be directly coming under your institution, and few steps, 1 or 2 steps inside the Yukti portal can be reduced. So that is an alternative step that I have mentioned. So let's say if one particular faculty or innovator register, the registered details will be reflected here just below this, under which you will be able to see the registration details, and you have to verify whether that particular registered entry belongs to your institution. You can choose the drop down and mark it as yes or no, and you can submit it. And once verified by the IIC institution through the IIC portal, then they can submit their innovation details inside the Yukti portal. So this step 6 will be taking place in the Yukti portal. Post verification by the institution, that is registration verification by the institution, the innovator or the faculty can submit their details inside the Yukti portal. So they can log in. Once logged in, this is how it looks like. Inside the innovation repository, they will be able to add the idea or the innovation or the business model or the startup details. Apart from that, in the IPR and in the IPR repository, they will be able to add the patents as well as the copyright component. So once submitted, innovation the accessed under the innovation repository as well as the IP can be accessed under the IPR repository. So once you update those details, like next step is that how to add the verifier for the evaluation process. So let's say as per the earlier step, the particular innovator has updated their idea or POC repository details or innovation repository details, and they will be submitting that. Once this, the next step, the duty comes to the IIC institution. So they have to add one verifier under the dashboard, add or manage verifier against the same dashboard which I have mentioned earlier, that is innovation and startup repository. They will be able to see add or manage verifier option. You can click that and it will be asking you two options, either to add a innovation ambassador or an external evaluator. So you can choose the option accordingly. And if you are choosing the innovation ambassador, the particular innovation ambassador should be part of your institution under the respective dashboard. Only then you will be able to select that innovation ambassador. In the case of external verifier, you can choose the name of the verifier along with the mail ID, so that they will be getting a mail from our side in which they will be able to register in another portal, that is evaluator portal. So the verifier will receive one auto-generated email which is needed to be created a profile as a verifier, followed by which the verifier will complete their profile, and later on you can assign the particular idea or innovation or business model or startup to that particular verifier. So in this step, this is merely adding of the verifier inside your IIC portal. So for verification process, like I mentioned, let's say you already added the verifiers, and if you are accessing idea or POC or innovation or prototype or business model or startup, any of this, then you will be able to see the entry submitted by the respective innovation, and under which there will be a there will be a column, that is verification column. Under the verification column, you will be able to see two buttons, that is assign button and verification details button against each of the innovation entries. And inside this, if you are clicking the assigned button, you will be able to see whether you have assigned that particular entry to any of the evaluators or the verifiers that you have added. Let's say in this case, it is mentioned assigned 3. So if you're clicking here, this particular entry is already assigned to 3%. Here only 2 people are added. So if it's a new entry, there will not be anyone added. So you have to click this button and add 3 verifiers which you have already onboarded. And you will be also able to remove the particular verifiers at any point of stage. Let's say if you have assigned 3 verifiers, out of which only 2 of them has initiated the verification, and you want to remove one verifier, you can use this particular button as per the next step and remove the particular verifier and reassign it again. So that can be accessed under the verification details. So the assign button is for assigning the verifiers, as well as the verification button is to check the status of the verification. Now let's look at how to upgrade or update the details along with adding team members. So like I mentioned, after updating your idea or POC or innovation or prototype or business model or startup, you will be always able to edit the team members, which is mentioned over here. So there is a column team and mentor details. You can click this edit button and edit the team members. And another important step is that if you have already made an entry as the idea level, which is already evaluated, and it moves to the recommended status, then that particular idea can be transitioned or shifted to the next one using the upgrade button. So you can use this upgrade option which is present inside the portal in order to upgrade from idea to innovation, and once innovation is recommended, then innovation to startup, so that an effective tracking of the idea till the startup stage can be taken place. So this is an added feature inside the Yukti portal which you can access. And I forgot to mention one point. how the verification works. So how the verification works is in such a way that out of the 3 verifiers, 2 of them should recommend for the final recommendation status. So you can even assign sometimes more than 3 verifiers, but out of that, at least 2 of them should recommend that particular entry to be part of the final recommendation status, which will be reflected inside the IIC portal, as well as in the first stage of the evaluation status inside the Yukti portal. So that is a step I just missed. So institution, please make sure that out of the 3 verifiers, at least 2 of them are finishing the verification process to be successfully part of your Yukti database. Now, we also have another option like to invite new Yukti users or correction in the repository. So this can be accessed again inside the IIC portal. Under the IPR innovation and startup, you will be able to see a dashboard, invite and corrective actions in the repository. So there will be 2 options, invite new registration or correct existing registration. And another option is corrected list. So let's say if particularly one entry which is already part of your institution, their details needed to be corrected, you can access this particular dashboard. Being a IIC convener or the president or the Yukti coordinator can access the particular IIC portal. Under the dashboard, they will be able to make the correction as per the status which is reflected here. And once corrected, those details will be available inside the corrected list. Now let's look at Yukti Innovation and IP Repository, some of the other features which we have recently enabled, especially during the challenges, as well as the participation of the challenges and training module by the innovators using the Yukti Innovation and IP Repository. So another feature that we are having inside the Yukti is that throughout the year, we will be launching certain challenges, and being an institution, the institution can also launch the challenges internally. So for that, under the IIC portal, under innovation and startup details, you will be able to see the manage challenges. Click on that. You will be able to see 2 options, manage challenges as well as nominate challenges. And I believe right now only the nominate challenges option is available, under which you will be able to see the challenges which is already announced by MIC AICT, in which if you have nominated some entries, their details will be reflected there. And time to time, once challenges are launched, it will be under this particular dashboard. You can access that and nominate the particular innovators which you have already recommended and already are part of your institution's innovation repository. So this important dashboard is of the importance in such a way that, let's say right now we are having 2 challenges, right? Their statuses can be accessed here time to time for the institution's point of view. Now, participation in challenges and training by the innovators, like apart from the institutions, that is the IIC portal, certain challenges, their nomination status or even the nomination procedures can be accessed by the Yukti innovator in their portal, that is Yukti portal. For that, inside the Yukti portal, once logged in, we are having an option that is challenges and opportunities. Sorry, fellowship and opportunities. I think this particular dashboard is changed right now. Fellowship and opportunities you will be able to see, under which you will be able to see the particular challenges. You can access that and see the current status of the challenge under the respective dashboard. So now let's look at the Yukti Innovation and IP Repository recently indicated feature that we have enabled, that is internship details in the Yukti portal, along with the updates of Yukti Innovation Challenge 2025 as well as ACT Productization Fellowship 2025. First, let's look at the recently launched internship details inside the Yukti portal. So we believe that being an innovator, apart from working on your idea or prototype, you will be engaging with various activities within the institution in the form of internships that can be in building the innovation and entrepreneurship activities till any kind of, even we have recently launched the minor degree in IEV. So these are some of the things which we can access, which the institutions, innovators, as well as the faculties can access time to time. So for that, under the Yukti platform, you will be able to see this particular dashboard, under the internship dashboard, there will be 4 options. You can first go to the academic profile. First, you have to enter your basic details, which include which level of study you are in, what academic year of admission that you are in, your roll number, your department, and the further details. So this is the basic academic profile that you have to first create it there. Once you create the academic profile, you will be able to access 4 options. The first option is building innovation and entrepreneurship attitude, under which you can update any participation in the activities that you have conducted in this particular domain. If you have coordinated any activities, you can update it. If you have done any internship experiences in startups, that details can be updated under this dashboard. Similarly, we are having another dashboard that is enhancing I&D ability, under which you will be able to add any work experiences in your own startups or the proof of development journey, followed by receiving any kind of specialized training for that particular ability that you have enhanced. Similarly, to few other dashboards are also there. So if you have done any such trainings or internship in those details, you can update it over there. The third option is achieving innovation and entrepreneurship aspiration. So let's say if you have worked on your own innovation or prototype, those details can be updated. If you have applied specifically for any intellectual property, those details can be also updated. Along with the work experiences, the other related aspirations that you have done, those details can be updated here. And the fourth option is the minor degree document. So AICT has launched the minor degree program in IEB. And if your institution is having that program and if you're able to access that program, those details can be updated under the minor degree program. I think the basic details can be only accessed right now. The further details will be later updated in the portal. So these are some of the few steps the institution's innovator as well as the faculty can avail inside the Yukti portal. Especially this feature is particularly for the student innovators while working on their various stages, especially through internships, they can update those details here. Now, I believe many of you are having this query with respect to the recently 2 programs that we have launched. And those programs are Youth Innovation Challenge 2025, as well as ACT Productization Fellowship 2025. So for these both challenges, we have totally received 14,638 submissions. And it was evaluated by the MIC AICT evaluators. We are having a dedicated pool of evaluators who have done the evaluation. That is the first round of evaluation. And in the first round, 3,480 were shortlisted. And these 3,480 were again invited for pitching in the regional meet, which take place during the month of December, in which you might have already pitched and some of you might have missed the opportunity. So the round 2 result for that pitching will be declared shortly during the month of February 2026, hopefully. So please be patient. We'll be communicating the further details. Before that, there are a few instructions which you have to update inside the portal, which are very important in nature. So that instruction is that you have to upload your regional meet presentation that you have delivered during the pitching of AICT Productization Fellowship or Yukti Innovation Challenge 2025. And how to update inside the portal, you can log in inside the portal under the fellowship and challenges. You will be able to see an option that is applied option. Click on the applied option, under which you will be able to see the round 1 evaluation result. Click on the round 1 evaluation result, under which it will be asking you to upload the pitching PPT. So please make sure that you are accessing this particular dashboard after logging in inside the Yukti portal and upload the presentation file, which can be in the PPT or in the PDF format through the browsing, and you can update it there. So this is a mandatory step for all the shortlisted innovators, especially for those who have already given the pitching, because further directives will only appear in the applied session for those who have uploading their presentation. And I also received one query that whether if you have missed your particular presentation, please try to upload the correct presentation which you have delivered during the regional meet. Now, let me just give you a quick timeline with respect to Youth Innovation Challenge 2025 and AICT Productization Fellowship 2025. As we know that there was the proposed months which we have already list inside the portal, but there are some updated changes in that. So the awareness and the sensitization along with accepting nominations were completed during that particular month, as well as the first round of verification was also completed. The capacity building workshop for the shortlisted innovation that we have skipped right now. The case of demonstration of the innovations or the mentoring or the pitching, along with the evaluation and declaration of the regional finalist, both of this process are, the first process we have already completed during the regional meet, and the second one we are going on right now. So the organizing a boot camp on the business plan development for all the regional finalists. So post IIC regional meet, we will be starting that. But right now what happened is that we finished the regional meet only during the month of December. So there was a change in the proposed month. So we are planning to conduct that from 15th of February till 20th of February, and still to take the approval and the process regarding that. Along with the funding assistance and the pitching and demonstration of P-plan submission, we have changed the timeline to March 2026, followed by grant release and incubation linkage support for the innovations or startup that will be in the coming months of April 2026, as well as the milestone-based fund utilization and progress follow-up for the funded innovations or startups also will be it will be beginning during the month of April 2026. So this is a updated timeline for the Yukti Innovation Challenge 2025 and ACT Productization Fellowship 2025. So once we receive the approval, we will be updating these details inside the website, so that the IIC institutions as well as the Yukti participants can go through this and make the necessary inputs accordingly. So that's all from majorly from our side. In case if you're having any doubts with respect to Yukti Innovation and IP repository or any other schemes under Institutions Innovation Council, you can reach out to our zonal in charges that is available inside the IIC implementation team. Alternatively, you can also mail to yukti@aict-india.org if you're having specific queries related to Yukti Innovation Challenge or AICT Productization Fellowship. We'll be happy to take those questions. So that's all from my side. Right now, we will open the floor for question and answer. Over to you, Selva ma'am. Thank you. Selva ma'am, are you there?
No.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
everyone. Thank you so much, Jerry, for explaining things in detail. Like already Jerry shared, if you are having any sort of questions, certainly you can reach out to the respective journal in charge. But right now, if you are having any important question, we will take some of the questions and then we will conclude this session. So maybe we will invite one by one. You just need to raise your hand so that we can invite you. First, we will invite KP Yuvarajji. And requesting all to kindly don't ask the same question so that we can cover all and be very specific. Yes, Yuvrajji. Yuvrajji, you are not audible. Dr. Anmol Bhatia ji.
Hello, sir.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are. Yes, sir,
Okay.
you are.
Okay. So,
But yes,
Yes.
go ahead, Dr. Anmol ji.
yes, actually, the thing that I wanted to ask is, in that MIC login website, I have seen that there is some Yukti repository that is to be filled by the institutions, but I'm not able to find out where should we upload those details. So, Can you just explain that or repeat that process? Because it would be very difficult if every student log in on, the portal of Yukti and then they confirm.
No, you are talking about the recent communication who were
Yes,
part
yes.
of our. They need to submit. See, institution is having its own very limited engagement.
Right.
You are not supposed to drive the entire efforts. You are more like a facilitator. Okay. In fact, if they will receive funding also, uh, certainly your role will be critical, but they need to follow the process. They need to upload the PPT only, and for that only they need to log in and provide the details, the required details. Because imagine those institutions who are having so many recommended innovators, and one person is working as a convener or coordinator. It will be too hectic for them practically also, and from the like keeping process in mind. Uh, end of the day, the innovator understand their project, and we want them to be actively part of the entire process. So your role will be, if they are facing some technical issues, they can reach out to us directly, keeping you in the loop so that you are also not, aware. If they are facing some difficulties, you can also help them out. But they need to upload only, sir. Dr. Anmolji and others.
Okay, so I actually wanted to confirm that in your IIC 8.0 calendar, you have mentioned that this is a KPI, that number of students registered for this Yukti Innovation Challenge and number of POC generated from the outcome of the seminar. So, do we need to upload of students POC in your portal, or
No,
there is
sir.
no such provision? Okay,
See,
got it, got it.
why we added KPIs?
Right.
It's more like I don't want
It's an
to answer
indicator,
in the
right?
length, but it's more like we are putting efforts. We are doing some activities. We are planning that activity. But end of the day, what should be the outcome of that activity? So we thought to add this KPIs thing so that you can visualize that this is not just for the sake of doing some activities, but having some objectives. So suppose if you are doing some activities related to ideathon or say any sort of competition or any sort of activities, it must have some sort of outcome indicators. And if you have that in mind, maybe you will be more careful in designing that activity, in executing that activity, and post activity involvement also. So, and here I'm requesting everyone to kindly read our description carefully. We are not, it's not like giving you each and every line what you should do, but more like a outlines. It's more like a line and length that you need to keep in mind while planning for any activity, as scheduled under calendar activity and for others. Correct?
Sure, sir.
Anmol ji?
Got it. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Dr. Shekhar? Dr. Shekhar,
Sir, good afternoon.
good afternoon.
This is Shekhar from Bellary Institute of Technology and Management, Bellary, Karnataka. I have we have received the ideas from the students. I have uploaded them. Regarding the verification process, external evaluators and internal evaluators. We have more internal evaluators. Can we assign all the projects for only internal evaluators, or should we have a mix of internal and external evaluators?
Good question. And that is why we are continuously saying that do add more and more person under your external members in your IEC council so that you can have a pool of experts whom you can engage for any sort of things like this. So answering to your query directly, one is we understand that if you are onboarding external evaluators, it required extra efforts. So we are not limiting that you should only engage with the external experts. You can certainly onboard your internal experts, but make sure that that person is having some exposure of innovation, entrepreneurship, startup. No doubt they may be domain expert, they may be subject expert, but that is why we had given option to engage 3 jury members, 3 evaluators, and identify some of the right person in your campus. Few eligibilities are like, for example, if they have already completed their innovation ambassador training program, we believe that they will have a more appropriate person to review any projects. If you are if you are onboarding any other person who have not completed the innovation ambassador training program, be careful, because they are not required to see everything from the subject matter expertise point of view, but also from the commercialization innovation startup point of view. And external person, certainly I would say and in fact I'm requesting everyone, whoever is here, it's the right time to have a more and more external person in your IEC council, and those person can be onboarded as and when required as a jury, like evaluators, or to support your other activities. Yes, Dr. Shekhar.
Abhishek sir, my sincere request is, can we create additional pool of external expertise and choose from our college through the portal itself? That will be very good. Even though we find ourselves, but
from our side, it's a bit difficult to onboard someone as in because again it depends on, because in this evaluation process, whoever is being onboarded, we are like not having any financial kind of provision for them. And because this is internal process of college, so we are encouraging all institutes to build that pool. And here I'm just sharing that let's suppose any person who is like startup founder, incubation manager, or person who is contributing to startup community, innovation community. It's best way to, instead of directly reaching out to them, that we are looking for some jury members who can evaluate our innovations, better to start engaging them, onboarding them as an IEC council member, and eventually you can engage them with these kind of works. So I'm again saying, not directly related, but whoever is having a good number of external members in their IEC council, they are smartly utilizing their expertise, not only for the evaluation purpose, but for the further mentoring purpose. Like Jerry said, this repository is helping institute to understand that how many ideas, innovation, startups are there in the campus. We always used to recall or remember or report whoever is like more like a successful person. But this repository is giving you to collate everything, to onboard everyone, to provide them some proper support. Whoever is submitting is not like at very highest level. So maybe if they are at like a more like a beginner submitting any random things, but they are having some sort of passion and interest. So these pool of jury members are not only supposed to give them feedback and reject or select someone, but and that is why we added line very carefully in our description that some sort of mentoring session must be planned. They must be engaged for providing some support to them. And that way you should treat it. So if you are having a trained internal person, certainly their expertise will be very valuable, but same things can be done by the external person also. Jerry, wherever needed, you can add the pointers. Yes,
Shik,
madam.
one second. So, for the list of evaluators or the export, we are, as Abhishek said, we cannot endorse any individuals for this. But however, in IAC portal, you can check the incubation, pre-incubation list, the list of incubation, pre-incubations available in the IAC institutions and their in charges, incubation, pre-incubation in charges. As Abhishek said rightly, so you can reach out to your own incubation managers or incubation team or your peer IAC institutions. The list is available in the IAC website with the area the incubation center is working and the institute name and the email ID of the in charge. So please make use of that web page. It will be useful for you all. That's the reason we have enabled this list of incubation, pre-incubation centers in the IAC website.
Thank you, ma'am.
Abhishek, please continue.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Dr. Sachin Shinde. Dr. Sachin.
Yeah,
Sachin
good
ji.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Yeah, thank you, Abhishek. I'm Dr. Sachin Shinde from KIT's College of Engineering, Kolhapur, Maharashtra. My question is, one of the ideas is presented under APF scheme during the regional meet. Then institute is supposed to upload this PDF or PPT or the idea who have represented, that is leader of that particular team, is supposed to upload the PPT on the portal.
I think I have covered this in my first answer. Must be submitted by innovators through their portal, and that section is already enabled. In fact, in some cases, and we had identified those names also, where by mistake, and this time, like touchwood, like very few instances are there where institutions are submitting details on behalf of their innovators. Very few institutions, very few names, but we need to avoid it. Last year, this entire process took additional sort of tension and pressure for us, where we like told all institutions, we literally to call to everyone to ensure that you are transferring with those things to the respective innovators, because right now still we are having few instances where Yukti coordinator, no name is coming, who is the team leader, we don't know, and that is how things are doing, like by some institute, but very few. So adding to this, Yukti portal, like already Mr. Jerry already explained, that Yukti Innovation Repository portal is being designed for the innovators, and we linked it with the IAC so that you can provide them proper support, handholding. But end of the day, innovators are custodian of their innovation. We will reach out to innovators along with the institute, no doubt. But the team leaders will have a ownership, and their team members will have a ownership on whatever activities we are doing and planning in future also. In fact, we need to be careful that their teams, like we are having different segments also. If team leader is student should be there. Not you can't replace it with some other teachers. If teacher is the team leader, no issue. The teacher will be the team leader. Don't change any details on the portal. That portal will also not allow you to change anything. But if you are trying to change anything right now, it will create problem for the innovator only. So don't do any sort of changes. And whatever is required, they need to submit it within the given timeline, because once we will start the next process, that time we will not provide any additional time to any innovators to do the needful action which were required to do earlier. Okay, so kindly encourage them. Already they are having their PPT. Do submit immediately. If they are facing some technical difficulties, reach out to us. Yes, Dr. Sheikh, I've already answered. Supriya, Dr. Supriya Kumar. Dr. Supriya Kumar.
Good morning. Is it
Good
audible?
morning, sir. Yes, sir.
So
go
this
ahead.
is Dr. Supriya from IIM Bodhgaya.
Sir.
So it's not regarding this innovation part. Yes, that we have understood. It's regarding that AI campus video. So for that, last date is 3rd February or 10th February?
Sir, 3rd Feb.
But in mail somewhere, just received a mail yesterday. So that mail is showing the timeline is up to 10th February. 9th February.
If you see the mail, in fact, we had sent email on like through our bulk email on 30th Jan,
Yes,
which is
yes,
like 3
exactly.
days back also. In that that email also we have requested all institute to submit it, because the reason is we want to ensure that the institution's efforts are being duly recognized and acknowledged. So from that angle, I'm really sorry on behalf of team that earlier we announced it till the 9th, but right now 3rd is the hard deadline for us also. So if
I guess
possible,
there is no
yeah.
possibility of getting it extended for 1 or 2 days.
No, sir. For other IAC activity, we always used to give extra
Okay.
time, but this
Because
time you know
those
that
landscape
this
kind
is
of thing we have to see.
this is very activity which is having its own national importance, And we want to ensure that all institutions who are actively driving, doing passionately things related to AI are duly recognized and acknowledged. So for that only we thought to reduce this timing. I know some of you are having some problem, but um, right now we are not having any choice.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Thank
thank
you,
you.
sir. Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Supriya ji. Manpreet ji. Manpreet
Good
ji.
afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. I am audible.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Sir, I am from Punjab, Guru Nanak Dev University College, संस्कृत कॉलेज है सर हमारा. तो इसमें मैंने सर एक तो जो सर ने अभी क्वेरी की है कि जो अपने एआई से वीडियो बोली है वो जो सर हमने एक्टिविटीज कंडक्ट करवा ली है उनकी अपलोड करनी है.
मैम, जो भी एक्टिविटी आपने कैंपस में किया है उसको आपको अपने MIC पोर्टल पे, हमारा जो IAC का जो पोर्टल है वहाँ पे MIC ड्रिवन एक्टिविटी में आपको उसको सबमिट करना है ना, नंबर 1. नंबर 2, रिलेटेड टू AI फोकस्ड वीडियो, हमारा हमने काफ़ी डिटेल में जो एक्टिविटी की गाइडलाइंस है वो हमने शेयर किया है. उसका थीम है AI फॉर आत्मनिर्भर भारत फॉर इंटायर एक्टिविटी. और वहाँ पे एक शॉर्ट वीडियो हमने कॉम्पिटिशन्स लॉन्च किया था जिसमें हमने कहा कि आपका वीडियो किसी चीज़ पे फोकस हो सकता है. जैसे हमने कुछ कुछ ऑप्शंस दिए थे, फॉर एग्जांपल कि कैसे AI को आप अपने कैंपस में लोगों को, बच्चों को पढ़ा रहे हैं, कैसे उसके अराउंड में रिसर्च, R&D, रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट चल रहा है, किस तरीके से इंस्टीट्यूशन में AI फोकस्ड इनोवेशंस को प्रमोट कर रहे हैं, सो एंड सो फोर्थ. सो उन सब से रिलेटेड अगर आप कुछ यूनिक कोई वीडियो कंटेंट शेयर कर सकते हैं तो वी थॉट टू cover it under that challenge, and we are having surprise for them. So again, one form is given. I'm sharing that form link in the chat box. You may copy it and you can see the all details again carefully. If you are still having any question, you can reach out to me, है ना? Reach out to the team members. ठीक है?
ओके सर. हमने अभी थोड़े दिन में पहले कोई और टीचर था वो चला गया, इसलिए मुझे इसके बारे में नॉलेज नहीं सर.
कोई बात नहीं मैम, पॉसिबल है तो करिए, है ना?
सर जैसे हमने ना सॉरी सर, हमने ना 2-3 दिन पहले वर्कशॉप करवाई थी कंप्यूटर पे AI पे.
हाँ हाँ.
हाँ तो सर उसकी एक वीडियो हम इस पे डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. वो
करिए ना.
इस बार 31st जन.
करिए.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सो
MIC
मच.
driven में requesting all to kindly keep in mind that whatever activities is being conducted after 15th Jan, kindly report it on our portal. Tomorrow is the deadline. Number 2, requesting all institutions. This time you can see that on portal also some fields are mandatory, including the social media links and video link and all. So do the needful. For video also you can have we are not saying that keep video like an entire video link. That video can be posted on YouTube. You are posting out on other platform also, maybe short videos also. That link must be provided. But most importantly is our campuses are actively driving this AI thing. You know that within a week, like in next 10 days, so many international, like you know that India is hosting India Summit, and like the global AI leadership will be in India. So they must see and witness that our campuses across India are not only talking about AIs, but they are embedding it in their day-to-day practices. And we are ready to not to disrupt, but to contribute to the entire AI mission. So, that is why we thought to launch this entire campaign. And in addition to that, I'm requesting all to kindly post thoughtful post-event social media post on your respective institution's handle. Also, maybe you can use your own individual handle. Whenever you are sharing, must acknowledge that part that this activities is under AICTs and MICs pre-AI summit activities and a contribution to India's AI mission activity, and ensure that you are tagging Ministry of Education's MOE's Innovation Cell, AICT, METI, and India AI Mission, so that these handles, especially our AICT handle, is actively reposting our institution's efforts. So if you are not tagging, maybe they will not be able to see. You may tag our leadership and the team members also, so that they can also repost it through their own handles. So make sure that whatever doing. So pre-event, instead of pre-event social media post, no doubt you can share it, but post-event, a thoughtful post with covering all summary, um, who all were the speakers, tagging all relevant person, and with having good pictures. Not necessary always geo tag. Maybe you can keep one or two, but having good pictures or video, short video will be more, will have a more impact. And do ensure that you are sharing it also, so that that can be reposted, reshared, and acknowledged by the different handles. Okay, I will take another question. MKG, MK.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I just wanted to ask, there are two kinds of innovations students are asking. First is the product innovations, where they want food trucks, they want to start some business regarding solar panels, or to be a trader in textiles. And there is another kind of innovation that is happening regarding they want to become a content creator, and they want to do some affiliate marketing into the digital area. So how we are going to go about it, and is there any financial support that they can look up to from IIC?
See, two things. One is in IIC, like especially through Yukti Innovation Repository, our platform is not for one particular domain or one particular subject. It's covering almost all fields, whichever is like where we can think that some innovations or entrepreneurship may be linked with that. So no doubt. So you need to be like, you can utilize that platform for that way also. Number two is if you see the formats during submission also, for either idea level, idea POC level, or innovation prototype level, or startup business plan level, all fields are carefully designed and curated. And those fields are not just for the submission purpose, but for the articulation purpose also. So whenever you are, suppose you are doing some activities in your campus, or maybe you are trying to onboard innovators on this Yukti Innovation Repository, maybe you can just take a printout of the format, in which format they need to articulate their responses, and then they need to submit it on the portal. And when you see those all fields, basically whether I'm from non-technical or technical, or whether I'm from space technology, or maybe I'm just doing some agri related thing, it used to cover everything. Like Mr. Jerry already said that this Yukti Innovation Repository is being used for not only to create a repository, not only to ensure that our innovators are being duly, like they are receiving some support from the institutions in terms of mentoring, in terms of maybe initial seed funding and all, but AICT MIC also using this platform for for all sort of challenges which we have launched in last 3 years. So last year we launched Yukti, like 2 years back, Yukti Innovation Challenge. 2023. That was also conducted through this platform only. Like we had only scouted innovation from this portal only. And this year also, you know that other than the Yukti Innovation Challenge, the AICT Productization Fellowship, remaining like many times, and that platform was curated in a way that this platform can be used by different ministries and departments. So if they are also uh, launching any specific challenges, they can also use it. So from us, we are having our own funding mechanism, but not to support all. It's used to be like a multiple round of evaluation. And eventually, last year, for example, we end up selecting 130, 35 innovators only. This year also maybe figure that will be in and around. But other than that, we are having 500 fellowships. So maybe this year we are having more options, but requesting all to use this repository to be ready with the names and details for participating in different challenges. For example, I'm not forecasting, or maybe I'm not sharing the exact date. I'm not aware about it, but I'm expecting very soon many organizations, including MSME, METI, DST, BIRAC, all are already, some of their programs is ongoing. Some of the initiative they will launch soon. In agri field also, so many opportunities are coming. Atal Innovation Mission, their incubation centers, all are from different fields, and they also used to launch many challenges. So many private incubators, investing firms, they are also used to launch multiple challenges. So if you are having that ready-made repository with the right kind of details and due process, you will not take too much. You will not search here and there that who should be nominated. We need to be little vigilant and promote them, nominate them, help them to participate in such things, and also provide them some proper hand holding in terms of pitching guide, pitching and others. Some options are there in the ecosystem where they used to ask for the matching grant. So maybe institutions can also proactively participate, including in MSME. So I would say that don't see this platform with one specific field, but see it in a broader manner. Utilize this not to get funding from the MIC ICT, but also engage with the entire innovation entrepreneurship ecosystem. And third, this is not just for the funding and all, but also providing hand holding and right kind of mentorship. Jerry, you want to add anything if I'm missing? Jerry, are you there? Okay.
So there is one more doubt, if
Ji
I
ma'am.
can take 1 more minute.
Ji ma'am.
Like many of them are looking for trading rather than doing some innovation or an idea generation. So
Trading means?
trading like solar panels trading, in
Oh.
where they are finding some gaps in the market. So they want to
Oh.
establish their own business online or offline, whatever way
Mhm.
they want to do that.
Mhm.
So so this is not actually an innovation. There are a lot many dealers already. There will be one addition to it. In
Mhm.
terms of innovation, can we put such kind of startups also as part of innovation, sir?
And then we have to conduct a separate session on it. But I'm just giving you two insight. One is whenever IAC team is not only focusing on word called innovation. Okay. Whenever we used to say, we used to use 4 words in one, एक ही सांस में हम 4 words बोलते हैं. One is innovation, second is entrepreneurship, third is startup, fourth is IPR. है ना? So yes, entrepreneurship, we like we are not having specific kind of funding mechanism just to support entrepreneurs, sadly. But I would say that institutions like MSME, there are so many, bank and some other platforms are there who are ready to support early stage entrepreneurs with some credit-free loans or some things. But here, what IIC team can do, that suppose I'm planning to start my own business related to solar panel, or let's say for pickles or anything. whether I'm equipping that team with the right kind of skills and mindset, whether we are providing some sort of kind of proper, like, this is not all about business. They need to understand the entire marketing strategy, the compliances, other things. So for entrepreneurs, I think some dedicated initiatives you can take it, and you can certainly reach out to the there are some, like, government is not only providing uh, support to only to the innovators, but they are also having so many provisions, especially through the MSME for the entrepreneurship development, for the business development, to support small initiatives, starting from street vendors to the person who is looking for the big investment. So you need to align with their aspiration with the existing government policies and the avenues where they can reach out. But certainly through these platforms, you can equip with the right kind of skills and the knowledge. Okay, madam.
Yes, sir.
Shalini ji,
Thank you very much, sir.
thank you. Shalini ji, we are having multiple questions, so we will go quick. Shalini ji, please unmute. Shalini ji.
Come under OBC. Yeah?
Yes.
Shalini ji. Shalini ji.
What subjects you can comfortably teach, Neha?
Third subject I will teach.
Shalini ji, you are not in the meeting. Sorry.
You can teach
You have
all
raised
the
your hand.
subjects.
Ayappan ji. Ayappan ji.
Minute, sir. 1 minute. Sir, 1 minute, sir. I am having.
Parda Saradi. Parda Sarthi. Saradi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm on the
Yes,
line. So,
yes.
my name has been nominated for ISM, but I didn't receive the mail exactly on 27th or so. I received a message from Inside College IAC. Today, of course, Madam forwarded a message to me, nomination for Innovative Ambassador. But when I tried, what it says is invalid credentials. Can I get a fresh what's a message from your side so that I can operate that link and other things?
Sir, for Innovation Ambassador nomination, if like the person who is handling the IEC portal, they can only nominate you. Once nominated, you will receive one auto-generated email. After receiving that email, you need to complete the profile update and all. Here you are facing some difficulties, correct? You have received email, but you are not able to access.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say you are from which state, sir?
AP, Malyan Lakshmi Women's Engineering College, and Innovative Cell
No,
R&D.
which state?
AP, Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh, correct. So what you can do, just drop one email so that I'm sharing two email IDs, one for the Innovation Ambassador. Keep that email in two, and sharing one more ID, which you can keep it in CC. Okay.
Yeah.
So you will get the response. Don't worry, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Right. Sir.
And requesting all to kindly, like, if you are having any sort of IIC related, Innovation Ambassador related issues, use the following, like, shared ID in the chat box. You just need to change the journal name. For example, your issue is related to SCRO. So suppose it's someone from WRO or CRO, you can just change the journal ID and do send your details. Whenever you are sending any email for any reason, make sure that you are highlighting your issue. You are sharing your proper ID. If institution is facing any difficulties, mention your IAC ID. If individual is facing difficulties, make sure that you are mentioning your IAC ID along with your own individual email ID, so that we can use it to check the database and do the needful. Correct? So I've shared the email ID in the group. Thank you.
Thank
yes,
you,
Alliance University. Alliance University.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, this is regarding that Google form where we need to upload this video, AI video.
Hmm.
So in that Google form, it is mentioned that the last date for submission is 10th Feb. So that's why I need some clarity. That event report already I have submitted. This is about that AI short video program. Hello.
Uh, okay, madam. Duly noted. But like I said earlier, also,
Mm-hmm.
we want to acknowledge,
Mm-hmm.
not through, no doubt, whatever you are submitting, we are already acknowledging, but India AI Mission, AICT, Minister of Education, all are working together to
Mm-hmm.
ensure that our campuses across India are excited and they are showcasing their work. They are showcasing, this is just, activities are just part of it, but basically we are together in the mission to showcase that to the world that India is ready, not only ready, but already doing so many things. And for that, for the reporting purpose only, and to ensure that institutions are being duly recognized and acknowledged, we just, kind of, instead of 9th or 10th, we thought to keep it at the 3rd only. And so if you are already, if you have already curated video, do submit it without waiting. But if you have not curated, still you are having close to 36 hours time. Do the needful. And that video competition is not focused on activity. Like activity means which you are planning to conduct in a future, but more highlighting whatever you have done or whatever your institution is doing related to AI till this date. So this is not like an activity report kind of video. It's more like highlighting best practices, how AI is being integrated in your academic activities, how you are utilizing that AI thing for promoting innovation and all. So that the video should be focused on those aspects, not to others. Okay, ठीक है. I need to cover so many questions, so I will go quickly. Parveen ji, Parveen ji, Praj, Praveen ji, Parveen ji. Okay, Dr. Sangeeta ji, Sangeeta Dwivedi ji.
Sir, in IPR section, what type of patent we can add the details, like those patent which we have already applied, having application number or grant, or we planning something on patent, like which type of patent we can upload?
Certainly not the planning wala like planning wala part, correct? Whatever
Okay,
is
okay.
already filed or maybe at examination level, those kind of things
Uh-huh.
can be submitted there.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
Dr. Hina. Dr. Hina. Dr.
Hello.
Hina. Yes.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes.
Sir, our group of students were shortlisted in managed challenges. So further, we further how to understand that it was in shortlisted category. Now, whether they have been shortlisted further or not, so their group is not visible in that managed challenges column, and that action is there, no, challenge closed, that sort of thing is. So how can we understand that PDF or PPT, where to upload that, sir? Was
Hina
not
ji,
open in the.
Hina ji, this option is not being enabled for all. All means those who have submitted some details on the portal and you have completed their evaluation or not completed. This option is being enabled for only those innovators who were recommended by the institute, and after institution's recommendation, they were evaluated by our jury members in the first round, and post evaluation they were shortlisted and recommended for the next round, which we had recently conducted through our regional meets. So this is only for those who are being shortlisted from the first round of evaluation by the MIC ICT, and were supposed to, and they had attended the regional meet. If they have not attended, not were shortlisted, those people will not receive any sort of communication from our end, and they are not supposed to do any action right now. They need to wait for the next challenge. Okay, got it, Dr. Hiraji?
Okay, fine. Okay.
Thank you, madam. Director
Thanks.
GBIT.
Thank you.
JBIT. Director JBIT.
Am I audible?
Huh, sir.
Sir, the same question I am also having, which madam had asked.
Okay, ठीक है, sir. Thank you.
So regarding the date, confliction of the date. So yet you have not clarified whether it is 3rd February or 8th or 10th February.
3rd February, 10th February. See, sir, I have
in the mail it has been
got
written.
it. There is some we will change it because when we curated that form, expectation was different.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
10th
sir.
was the date.
Yes.
We will change the date immediately. And also, I'm saying just two things.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow is the deadline. Submit it. But if you are still having such videos, form will be open. You can submit it then also. Okay.
Okay, sir. So thank you. So thank you for your clarification. Actually, to whom I have assigned, no, they have came to me that regarding the clarification of the day of the date. And
Sir, here, because right now we are having more than 400%, I want to reiterate one thing very clearly to everyone.
Yes, sir.
We had announced activity.
Yes, sir.
Almost 13, 14 days back. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We thought to,
the
just
mail
1 second, sir. Just 1 second, please.
Yes, sir.
We had given a deadline till 10th for the report submission. 9th
Yes.
was the last date to conduct the.
Yes. Yes.
So right now, till tomorrow, whoever will submit or provide details, we are planning to include it in our report. That will be communicated to the to the higher up and to the the person who are more responsible for this AI India AI Summit and all, to ensure that people are being recognized, acknowledged at the highest level. We want to mention all institutions named there. Okay. And that list we will certainly provide to the concerned authority. Whoever will submit after 3rd, certainly that portal will be open till 10th for the report submission. But post 3rd, maybe we will not be able to include those names in that list. Okay, for that report. So from that angle, we are continuously communicating. In fact, on Saturday, Sunday also, I know once decided and then you are preponing it, used to create some problem. But what we are saying 3 major lines. One is, if you have already conducted activities after 15th and onwards till this date, don't wait for report submission. One request. So if you already conducted, submit it, because we have seen that almost 80% institution, they used to wait for continuous mail from our end. Then only they used to submit the report. Although fact is they have already conducted the event. So requesting all to kindly submit the report if you have already conducted. Number 2, if you are planning to conduct that event till 3rd, and many institutions have preponed and they are conducting that activity, please submit it without waiting. If you are submitting it by tomorrow, like I said multiple times, we will acknowledge it, and we are trying to ensure that these institutions are being recognized and acknowledged at the highest level. 3rd is, portal will be open till submission, till 10th. But again, that thing will not be given to those who are submitting little late. Okay. I think I have covered important aspects. Dr. Devika. Dr. Devika.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm from KSIT.
Yes.
I wanted to know that Yukti projects can be uploaded now for the next academic year, sir. Students' projects, if they're ready.
100%. Yukti portal is open throughout the year.
So we need not wait till the Yukti challenge, next challenge comes.
See, Yukti challenge or any sort of challenge, like I mentioned earlier also, this repository is giving you an option to do the following. Number one, scout and identify the good ideas, good innovation, startups, business plan. Number two, make sure that you are completing their review process through the portal itself. Once after completing that review process, do the needful, like two action important. One is whether they are being selected or rejected, provide some sort of mentorship support to them so that they can be ready for any sort of challenge, any sort of competition, or any sort of platforms where they may get funding support or get further support. Okay. The last point is that make sure that these innovators, once you will have a ready, like they are ready, like you know that who all are being already recommended or having a good stage, you can recommend them, you can nominate them, you can tell them to be a part of many initiative, including AICT's productization fellowship or Yukti Innovation Challenge kind of initiatives. But we are also saying that these innovators can be nominated because you will have they are already ready with all sort of things. Nominate them for different challenges. Here also sharing that, don't definitely we used to focus on those who are bright spots or good stories or already recommended and all, but also spend some time on providing some hand holding, maybe their capacity building. You can focus on those innovators who are being not recommended due to some reason. Try to identify some reasons for that and provide them some right kind of support. Also, those who are being recommended, suppose I'm recommended at a IDA level or POC level, or maybe at innovation prototype level. So if I'm still working on it, if I'm maybe my status is being changed, maybe I'm from POC to I'm converting to innovation prototype level, that can be also amended and updated on the portal in between. And again, the same process can be done whether they actually converted from idea to innovation level or innovation to business plan level or not. So these are the processes. This is not for just to participate in some challenge or competition. No agency will fund all innovators in one go. But this platform is providing a space so that you will have a right kind of framework. You are having a right kind of mechanism and automated platforms where everyone will feel secure and confident that you can conduct all sort of evaluation and everything here. But be ready with those names whom you can recommend on a very short notice. Suppose tomorrow is the last deadline. You are not supposed to identify whom to nominate and whom to not nominate. You will have a ready-made names. If you are having more option, you can nominate all. If you are having less option, you can nominate as per the required numbers. So that way we have to see this repository. And this repository is open throughout the year. It used to function in late night also, in early morning also. So there is no such limitations. You can work throughout the year. Okay, ITT.
Thank you, sir.
If you are having any question, you need to raise hands here. I think Dr. Balaji is raising hands since long time. I will just invite him next, and then I will invite 2-3 more person. Yes, Balaji, please go ahead.
Sir, actually in the IIC regional meet,
sir.
I attended in Coimbatore. Since the university board examinations were going on for students, so we were unable to present the shortlisted idea. So do we have to upload the PPT in the portal?
No, sir. If they have not participated in pitching session, we are not considering them, and maybe they will be on standby mode till the next stage of YIC Yukti Innovation Challenge or AICT Productization Fellowship. So right now we have already concluded the process, and we will go ahead with those who had presented and are being like again once they will submit soon, the outcome will be reflected on their portal. But this option is only for those who have participated in the regional meet and they had placed in front of the evaluators. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. And this 3rd February is a deadline for MIC driven or self-driven activities also?
No, sir. MIC driven. MIC driven.
MIC driven.
And again, repeating, portal will be open. But
Okay.
if you are submitting till tomorrow, your institution's name will be included in the report.
Okay.
And will be acknowledged.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
ITT. ITT. Okay, IAC convener SRKREC.
Hello.
Haji sir.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
So actually, we have already conducted a meeting, sir. We have already conducted an event on AI. But it's a 4-day boot camp related thing. It's around 8 hours per day, almost 32 hours activity that we have uploaded in the YouTube. Is it okay to upload the same in the drive, sir? Because it's a 32-hour program, na? Is there any restriction to concise the video, or shall we able
And
to
you are
upload the
talking
same, sir?
about this AI like video competition?
No, sir. We are talking about pre-engagement activities of AI, sir.
No. You are trying to
MIC.
submit it on the MIC.
I'm talking about MIC driven activities, sir.
Sir, yes, certainly you can submit it. If you are having multiple YouTube links, better to create one playlist, and that playlist link can be submitted on the portal. Okay.
So definitely,
Number
sir.
one.
Actually, we have
Number
uploaded
two,
day wise on the YouTube,
because
sir,
you have done
around
something
4
very
days. That's
unique.
why.
You have done something very unique. I will also encourage you to post one, social media, especially on the LinkedIn, and make sure that you are highlighting all 4 days activities. And again, you can relate it with this. But
So definitely,
make
sir.
sure that
Definitely, sir.
activity must be conducted
Okay, sir.
after 15th on or after 15th Jan only. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, on Saturday only we have completed, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Dr. Surma Viswas ji.
Okay.
Dr. Viswas. Dr. Viswas.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
So my first question is 3rd February is the deadline for submitting all the reports, means Q1, everything that we have done.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm
Okay.
again repeating, this is only for the MIC driven activity related to AI.
Okay.
The activity report, you can submit it, but it's like my humble suggestion, and to all, I'm not only addressing to Dr. Viswas, to everyone, that don't wait for submission of your report till the end of the
Sure.
academic year. Do submit it so that you will have a less pressure. Okay,
Sure,
thank you.
sure, sir. I have another question.
Yes, ma'am.
I have got the mail to upload the PPT and video for Yukti thing that we have presented in the regional meet. Okay. So based on the PPT and the results, there will be some listing of candidates for next phase will be published in February. That's what is the case, sir.
Haji. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think I have already answered to Dr. Balaji. Dr. J. Lydia ji. Yes.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Sir, may I know the last date for uploading the PPT for Yukti competition?
Immediately.
Oh. Can we do it by this week, sir?
Why you need 1 week time?
Yeah, since we have around 20 projects shortlisted,
But you are not supposed to submit. The innovators are supposed to submit. They
Yes,
need to
yes,
log in.
yes.
They need to submit. Tell them to submit it immediately.
Immediately. Okay. And one more thing, sir, regarding that AI competitions, we have 5 themes. So do we have to submit only one activity per theme for an institution, or can it be multiples also, sir?
Good question. So no doubt, one activity is being scheduled under MIC driven, and that activity is we had given multiple option. It can be in any form of activity, but it should be activity, not like individual act or action or achievements. Okay, it should be institutional activity. If you are conducting more than one, we thought to acknowledge all such activities, and you can submit all other activity under self-driven category. Okay, whenever you are submitting reports, make sure that title is being rightly written and the objective you are mentioning correctly. Okay, but minimum one activity is like we are expecting that
To be
each and
uploaded
every
in
institution will
under
conduct
MIC.
under MIC driven. We had given more option, and we are like seeing, and it's very encouraging for us that many institutions are doing so many activities related to AI. Already they had planned before our announcement also, and after announcement they got more inspiration, motivation to do such activities in their campus. So we thought to acknowledge all. If nature of activities is different, suppose you are conducting 5 days activity with a similar nature, you are not to submit 5 different reports. Submit it all together so that it can be considered under a level 4 activity. Okay. If you're conducting any sort of 2 days, 3 days activities, whatever activity, so keep it like a one report. But if you are all activities are in different nature on different dates, you can submit it accordingly. But one report under MIC, rest of the things under self-driven. Okay, madam.
Okay, sir. One more thing, sir. Like we have a title named as Faculty Spotlight regarding AI. Under that AI competitions. So
that is a completely video competition.
There we can do multiple submissions, right, sir? Under a topic.
There also you can submit multiple submissions.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. I think I had answered all questions. If I missed to answer anyone, Shalini ji, are you still there? Shalini ji, शालिनी जी आपके पास कोई सवाल है? शालिनी जी, चलो शालिनी जी के पास नहीं है सवाल. I think so. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this session. If still anyone is having any query, you can raise your hand. Otherwise, we will conclude this session. I think I am not missing any questions. Okay.
Hello.
Haji.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Just for this pre-AI summit, I need just clarification. A FDP, national level FDP was conducted 15 days back. Can we add this? But that did not include students. Can we add that event as pre-AI summit event?
You had conducted that, okay, for the faculty only, correct?
Yes, only for faculty.
Yes, so whenever we used to say activity under IIC, doesn't mean that only for the students or only for the faculty. Okay, so certainly you can submit.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Venkatesh ji. Thank you, Mamta Thapar ji. Mamta Thapar ji. Mamta Thapar ji. Mamta ji.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So we have some questions related to Yukti portal. Can a business idea to be submitted on the portal if there is no IP exist?
Yes, वहाँ पे हमने options दिया है. They may select no under IP thing.
Okay. और sir, team members के लिए is there any limit?
Again, no. Like if they are having more person, ideally like one team, we used to like maximum 6 members usually. at initial stage. Because
Okay.
if you are
Sir,
having 20, 30 members, then maybe you are at completely different stage, maybe at acceleration level where you are looking for investment. Okay. But initially, there is no limit as per my information. You can add 6 members on your portal. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But they must be the core team members who are working, not like side support or like a mentor or some sort of thing.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. Sir, one more question is there.
Haji
If our
ma'am.
institution is doing any competition,
Mhm.
and in that case, winners of Yukti competition,
Mhm.
to participants, they have to upload their ideas to their Yukti portal, or we will upload them?
So as I mentioned multiple times that Yukti Innovation Repository is for the innovators.
Okay.
They need to, and we have linked all innovators with the institution. So they need to select their institution's name. So this is not for, we are not expecting that institute will submit details and everything. It must be owned by innovators only. Our role means institution's role is more like a facilitator, providing hand-holding, providing right kind of support. Okay, but they need to actively participate. They need to submit everything. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I think we need to close this meeting, but I think 2 more questions. Then I will not take any other question. You can reach out to our team members, Dr. Santosh ji, and then Joint Director. First, Santosh ji. Santosh ji. Santosh ji, please
Sir, am
unmute.
I audible, sir?
Haji sir, you are audible.
Sir, one quick question. Sir, regarding AI competition, video competition is there, no, sir? We can do multiple entries or only one video? Just that one.
Multiple entries, sir. Our Google form is ready to accept hundreds of thousands of submissions. So don't worry.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Joint Director, Assam Skill University. Haji sir. Hello. Joint Director, Assam Skill University.
जी नमस्ते सर, मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ जी आ रही है सर।
जी सर, हमारा ये बिल्कुल नया यूनिवर्सिटी है और अभी जस्ट वी हैव स्टार्टेड विद अ न्यू बैच। तो आई एम वेरी होपफुल कि अभी हम यहाँ रजिस्ट्रेशन वगैरह करवा लेते हैं और साइमल्टेनियसली जैसे ही हमारा एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप का काम स्टार्ट होगा, वी विल रेगुलरली अपडेट द पोर्टल सर।
ग्रेट। हाँ ठीक है ना, आप कोई भी सपोर्ट चाहिए तो हमें रीच आउट करिए।
ओके थैंक्स।
एक अच्छी बात है कि आप इस पे काम ऑलरेडी शुरू कर चुके हैं।
जी सर, हमारा अभी पहला ही सेमेस्टर हुआ है सर। सो वी आर ऑलरेडी इन प्रोसेस ऑफ एस्टैब्लिशिंग ए डेडिकेटेड इनोवेशन एंड एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप सेल। तो आई सजेस्ट कि हम यहाँ से रजिस्ट्रेशन करके अपने काम जितने भी होंगे आगे वो हम इसमें अपडेट करते रहेंगे और अगर आपके संपर्क और सानिध्य में हमें अच्छा जो है वो प्रोग्रेस मिल जाएगा, आशा करते हैं सर।
नहीं बिल्कुल, हम लोग इसी के लिए यहाँ पे। Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining today. I really appreciate Mr. Jerry Joshi, Ms. Silvarani, our Ms. Happy, Ms. Monica, Mr. Aman, so all our ICT members, for their support, and we will meet again with the new topic next week, same day, same time. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye. Please close the meeting.
Yes, sir.